Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Huskers will kick it away to get this game going. This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14, Nebraska, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. This runs through a man, a mismatch. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. The Huskers line up with a 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he finds the running back in the flat. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff in a single back formation.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska. So we're all tied up after that one for the potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. And you can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Direct snap to the back. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And now another deep ball here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After that incompletion, it's third down. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Quick juke to get free. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Boy, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at third down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a first down.
Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Here's the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
It's the running back in the flat, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they stop it, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
He'll throw it now. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they get the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Ball handed off. Powers through the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Important third down play coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Cornhuskers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, second down and goal.
Let's go.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Huskers. All the way back to claim the lead. Now the important point after attempt.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They'll run it to the left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going to scramble now. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass this time. He's escaping the pocket now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
And that's everything you want from the defense. They bring pressure. They, in fact, get to the quarterback. He's lucky he got that ball off. And then once he does get it off and it's completed, very often you'll see that go for a big play because the defense sold out. Here, they still have defender.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender crew.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and it's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Now for one more play here in the quarter. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Nebraska 35, Notre Dame 28.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the football.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
And now the handoff. And the Huskers look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. They go with a direct snap. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway on the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. And midfield. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial